Hi, George Sykes, President of Wildfire Internet and broker with Worth Clark Realty. And you've probably seen some of my articles on my city pages, edwardsville.com, granitecity.com, collinsville.com. Well, I thought I would jump over to video, have a little more time here to put those articles together and show them to you just more as a presentation. I put on my dress hoodie and I'm ready to go with this. I would say I'm much more comfortable in front of a keyboard than I am in front of a camera. I'm much more comfortable standing in front of an audience and talking than I am with video, because video you tend to be very critical of yourself. So bear with me. I'd like to just share some thoughts on this. Video, if you guys, I remember with the tech business when Google paid $1.6 billion for YouTube, and it's valued at about 160 billion now. So 1.6 billion, 160 makes it interesting, and video is definitely more interesting. That's kind of why I'm doing this. I like to watch videos and learn from the people who are presenting, not just read. So that's where we're at. Today's article, I think, is a real estate article, but it's kind of a message of hope, and it's titled "Today's Homebuyers Want Lower Prices and the Sellers Disagree." So the reason it's a message of hope. Can you hear the geese? I have geese right outside here. So the reason it's a message of hope is that's always the way it's been, right? You want to buy at a lower price and you want to sell at a higher price. And we know that with the COVID-19 pandemic, it's causing many things to change, the way we interact. It's changing the way we do business, and it's going to change the way that we do real estate. And so to see buyers still looking for lower prices and sellers kind of holding their own is a good thing. As a matter of fact, according to a recent NAR survey, so a National Association of Realtors threw a quick survey out to agents just to see how things were going. And question number one was, have any of the sellers recently reduced their prices to attract buyers? And their answer was, in 72% of the cases, that sellers have not lowered their price to attract buyers during this health crisis. And then they turned around and they said, okay, well, let's ask the agents, are buyers expecting lower prices? And their answer, of course, was 63% of the agents said that buyers are expecting a lower price. So that, to me, is kind of how it's always been. I like the fact that I think we still see balance there. We do know that in today's market, everything's changing. So the way that we list houses, the way that we walk into houses and are aware of how to keep things clean, it's definitely going to change the way that this business goes. Bottom line, if you're a buyer in the market today, you might not see many sellers lowering their price. And if you're a seller and you don't want to lower your price, you are not alone. I think it's still going to come down to fair. If the house is priced the right way, there's going to be a buyer for it. And it's just like when we were all 5 in kindergarten. If I cut the Snickers bar and you pick sides, I tend to be much more fair about where I price things. So if you want to talk real estate, give me a call. If you want to talk technology, give me a call. And more importantly, if you want to talk real estate and tech, I'd love to talk to you, because in a digital age of shares and likes, you need a realtor like George Sykes. Thanks.